It's about time.
Hi, I'm Jenna, but I think of myself as Amy Rose. Got it! It's kinda a long story. Somehow, I managed to find myself on a bus with my sister Leah, cousins Casey and Mark, and some people I've never met to go to this boot camp for some weird militia I've never heard of. Yep, also a long story.
What you playing, Jen?
Sonic Rush. And listening to the soundtrack from Sonic Adventure 1.
That's a lot of Sonic for one girl.
Yeah, I know. Unhealthy obsession with a fictional character. I know. I can't help it, and I'm done fighting it.
You fought it?
Some. In high school.
Weirdo.
How much further, anyone know?
We're almost there.
Based on what?
She asked the driver.
When? About 10 minutes ago. Remember? You told her to have fun on the shitter? There's no bathroom on this bus. Oh yeah. We were all dealing with being forced to go to this weird boot camp in our own ways. Leah threw a fit. Apparently, she gets to remodel that room now. Mark screamed at his mom, but now he's taking it in stride. Casey went with the flow, and I just got on the damn bus. Because even if I got out of this, boot camp would still be relaxing compared to being at home. Besides, it was only for 2 months, then back to whatever for me. For a long time now, nothing's felt right. Even outright wrong. A little late in the game, but I feel like I'm on a path my life was never meant to take. I don't know what exactly, but something's wrong. Something's missing. Something's not quite right. Ah, fuck. Well, here we are. Hopefully it won't be like that camp I went to that one summer, where they used all that Christian rhetoric to get us to repent all sorts of imaginary slights against God, like wearing shorts and the Transformers. Then again, we are supposed to be doing militia training, and this near Effingham, Illinois, home of the giant-ass cross, yeah, it'll probably be that bad. Damn it.
Hi. I like your shirt.
Thanks. I actually got 2 of this one.
How many Sonic shirts do you even have?
Well, there's a 2 of this one, that one, the other one, 9. So I'm Jenna, but if you call me that, I'm gonna have to smack ya.
What?
Don't mind her, she's a little bit weird.
And this is my cousin Mark.
Hi, Miles. Nice to meet you guys.
Likewise.
So how did you end up here? Aren't you a little young?
Oh, my dad sent me here.
Plumber Mayores, how come?
Jenna!
Shrew bellows. I must be off.
If she's a shrew, you should try not feeding her.
Ha! Nice. But I've seen what happens when she doesn't eat. It doesn't sweeten her in the slightest.
Come on, bitch!
Nice meeting you, Miles. Catch you later, I hope. Well, that was pretty cool. A kid named Miles is a Sonic fan. That's a beautiful thing. And even better, he references Shakespeare. The next few days were interesting, to say the least. Orientation, settling in, starting training. Hank?
Yep.
This is weird, right?
Which part?
Look, far be it from me to say something's weird and that's bad, but we're in an archery field.
What tipped you off?
Shooting AK-47s.
Is that what this is?
At straw targets.
You mean you don't want to be killed by a ricochet bullet? You know, a Newtonian machine caused by stray bullets lodged in hay bales isn't your idea of fun?
There's straw bales. What the hell's wrong with archery? I like archery. Archery's cool.
You want a militia to teach you archery today.
Well, they better at least have some good medical staff here, because this is stupid.
Well, there's the doc, but I wouldn't want him working on me.
Ah, the doc. Looks familiar, doesn't he? When Hank, Miles, and I first saw him, well, let's just say it was like an electric shock running through all of us. Of course, all being Sonic fans, it's not like we didn't find this guy absolutely awesome, as well as suspicious as hell. The best part was how little anyone seemed to know about the guy. Basically, he'd shown up out of nowhere one day and breathed new life into this militia training program, which had more or less devolved into an actual summer camp over the years. A little bit of construction and some new staff later, it had apparently resumed more of its old militaristic glory. Apparently, the good old Doc was working on something important, but no one we could get to talk about it knew more than that. So of course, Hank Miles and I had to check it out. Shh! I know, sorry.
Are you guys sure this is a good idea?
No.
But it's the only way to figure out what old Eggy's doing here.
Man, wouldn't it be so cool if he was the actual Eggman? Not that I believe he is, of course.
There are more things on heaven and earth, Horatio.
Yeah, but remember what happens in that play?
Enough with the Shakespeare, you two. Espionage now, literature later.
Too easy. Though I guess we can't see much from here anyway.
There's gotta be a way to get closer.
Whoa. Whoa.
Is this real?
I think so, Tails. Miles. Right.
Later. Let's get them out.
No fucking way.
Oh! Injection! Needles!
I'm gonna get you out of here. Just relax. Now come on, everyone through the window.
So then, it's actually him.
Don't panic, but look at your arm.
Huh? Whoa.
What is it?
Fuzz.
Might be
Fur?
Come on, we gotta get out of here before Eggman shows up.
I beg you to reconsider my request for guards to be posted around the outside of my lab. If one of the children were to get in and see my experiments...
No one would believe him. Trust me, Doc, your worries are for nothing. Now, how goes the progress on the cyborg soldiers?
In these early stages, it is still difficult to tell, but I believe my nanobots have optimized cybernetic enhancement while minimizing the rejection problems.
Pretty hard to believe, Doc. You just stick 'em with a needle, all the kids start sprouting metal.
Well, the nanobots utilize minerals already inside the youngsters' metabolisms to construct the bionic parts. That, and they cause the brain to release a whole host of chemicals, like cortisol, suppressing the immune system and keeping it from attacking the new additions. It's actually rather simple. The beauty of it is in my nanobots.
That's great, Doc.
After a few more tests, I'd like to broaden my pool.
When?
Oh, not long now at all. Well, I must be off. So much work to do, you see. Ta! Cretin. Well, hello, darlings. And how are we today? No. It was them. How did they get through the window? Oh, just great. What are they doing here? I can't let them spoil my plans. I can't. Wait. There's no way that they're fully awake yet. Sonic would never. Oh my. So they are here as my guests. Well, I think it's time to move on to the next phase. Oh, Commander, I'm sorry to contact you so soon after our discussion, but those last tests went even better than I thought. Of course I had time to perform them. I'm calling you, aren't I? Now, let's discuss expanding. I would like to have the whole camp with preliminary nanobot injections and neural implants by the time the week is out.
Well, that's pretty quick, that's all?
Yes, that soon.
Oh.
Oh, it'll be no trouble. No trouble at all.
Well, if you're sure.
Then it's settled. We'll start the children off with the first round of injections first thing in the morning.
So, now we have about 20 cyborg kids in a militia training facility, and Hank, Miles, and I are apparently transforming into...
I'm turning into Tails, aren't I? And you're Knuckles, and you're Sonic?
Hey, no way. I gotta be Amy. Me? Sonic? Yeah, right, no way.
If you're sure, I guess.
Later. Cyborgs, remember?
They can't stay here. Eggman will have them back faster than anything.
It's not like we can jack a bus and take him somewhere to be safe. Actually.
I think my dad can help us out. He's been working on some stuff. He might be your safest bet. I need a phone.
Yo. What happened to yours?
Oh, I kinda took it apart for parts.
Cool.
Nice background, Amy.
Our plan was perfect. Okay, there were holes you could drive a bus through. But it was a plan. Tails, no point in calling him Miles anymore, got his dad's okay and took off with the bus full of cyborgs. Yeah, it's not like he has a license, but he's just as crazy smart and mechanically inclined as... what? Tails is supposed to be? The real Tails? Ugh. Anyway, Knuckles and I wanted to stay and see what sort of wrenches we could keep throwing into Eggman's plans. Yeah, like I said, bus-sized holes in our plan. Anyway, Tails actually even told his dad about our apparent transformation, which seemed to excite the old man. Weird. But yeah, underage driving? Least of our worries. Better get going, buddy. We don't have time before those kids are missed.
Yeah, I know. It's just, why do you think you're Amy?
Huh? Who else would I be?
'Cause you're a girl?
Well, sure. Plus, I've been obsessing over Sonic since I was 4. Come on, Sonic's not that big of a dork. And anyway, being human, especially without his speed, that'd be like the worst thing that could possibly happen to him. He's probably just some spirit on the wind right now or something, and he'll show up later and fill us all in on whatever's happening.
Sure. You've kind of thought about this, haven't you?
Well, I figured it out even before we came to this camp. That I'm Amy, I mean. Anyway, no way I'm Sonic. I'm just not that awesome.
Okay, Amy, if you say so.
Knuckles keeps looking at me funny all the way back to the cabins. I guess I'm not one to talk, though, since I keep stealing glances at the red fur that's starting to grow all over him. Well, and tan around his muzzle. Huh.
What?
I just sort of realized, I guess I'm kinda already thinking of us all as Mobians.
What, the names?
Well, that, and the fact that I just sorta thought about the area around your mouth as a muzzle. It's just kinda weird, 'cause it doesn't feel weird.
And yet you think you're Amy.
Well, yeah. Who else would I be?
Just look in a mirror when you get back to your cabin, alright?
Alright. You gonna get me in trouble for being out after curfew? Oh, camp counselor.
Tempting. Get some sleep, Fastlane.
My fur looks a lot darker than I thought it would. Weird. No way in hell am I turning on any more lights and chancing anyone waking up. Especially my sister.
Get up! God, what is your problem?
What the hell's yours? See, the good old doc had set up mandatory physicals for everyone in camp, complete with immunizations. Great. Just what we need. Pumped full of whatever Eggman's decided to stick in his syringe. Plus, I'm not sure how me and Nux are even blending in. Just that early in the morning, I guess.
I can't believe we have to get up and get these stupid physicals. The sun's barely out.
Isn't this whole vaccination thing suspicious? I mean, we made sure we were up to date before we came here.
Is this Buckthorn Cabin?
And Maple Cabin. I'm the student counselor for Buckthorn Hank.
You're one short.
You know what? I am. Must have lost him in the bathroom. I'll go track the kid down.
You do that.
You're going.
What? Since when are you the older Sid?
Since when are you afraid of some stupid needle?
I'm more worried about becoming some sort of cyborg slave.
God, I knew that cartoon shit was rotting your brain.
Nah, just liquefying it. It's such a lovely consistency, let's keep it that way. Look, seriously, I'm telling you, you're never gonna listen to me anyway.
Oh, nervous? Well, let's just get a sedative now, shall we? Hold him.
Let me go, you fuckwads! I won't fuck you let you do this! I'll rip out your
My,
fucking
someone
head!
has issues to
Fucking
work
pieces
through.
of shit!
Hey,
Let
what are you
me the
doing?
fuck
Don't you
go,
think this
you
is a bit
bastard!
No
extreme?
need to
I'll
fear,
rip out
my
your
dear.
fucking eyes
We'll be
and
sure
feed
to
them
take
you.
excellent
I'll
care
reach
of
down your throat and
her.
pull out your lungs!
But
I'll turn you into
Now,
haggis and
if you would be so
jerk
kind as
your
to make the
brains.
patient
Shotgun.
extra comfortable in exam room L.
I
L, sir? Is there a problem with that, soldier? Of course not, sir. I assure you, your friend
Sister?
will be right as rain. And of course, you'll be reunited soon. Duh.
they're coming along.
Not nearly fast enough.
Oh, Shadow. After how long we've waited, what's a few hours?
Days.
You really think so?
You don't?
Can't you feel it? How much is already coming back?
It's not nearly enough.
Shadow, it may never be the way it was before.
And why would I care about that? So long as we can finally get off this rusting hulk.
Of course, Shadow. I'll be glad to leave too.
I am glad to have had your company all this time.
Me too, Shadow.
It'd be a shame. Perhaps once we're free to leave, we can travel together. For a time.
I like that.
Shit!
What?
That foolish emerald!
I guess the emeralds are feeling restless too.
This isn't a game to call. Who knows what sort of damage it can cause?
I really don't think... Oh, this may be some concern.
We'll have to go after them. Whether the world is ready for us or not.